Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ella and today I have a small-ish book unhaul that I'm gonna do because tomorrow I'm going to a book thrift store and Barnes & Noble to pick up Sunrise on the Reaping. So I need to unhaul a few of these at the thrift store tomorrow and hopefully get store credit so I can get new books with them. So this is going to be rapid fire because half of these I have not read and don't know much about, but let's jump into it. Okay, the first book I'm unhauling is Things Fall Apart by Chinwe Achebe. I'm saying that wrong for sure. I have a different copy of this book that I can read from. I got this from the thrift store that I'm going to tomorrow, and normally I will flip through them to make sure that the books are in good condition and not already annotated. And I did not do a good job of that with this one because it's already annotated by somebody else. I love to annotate a book. I don't love to read other people's annotations. So I'm gonna be taking this one back and just read the copy that I have, even though this book cover is so much prettier. It's fine. Then I am taking The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. This is also just a second copy. I have another prettier copy of this, so I don't need this version. I also got this from the book thrift store I'm going to. It's A Woman's Book of Days. It looks like it was originally created for Barnes & Noble, they put it together, I guess. I didn't fully understand what this was when I was buying it. I thought it was gonna be cooler than it is. It's every single day they have a little tiny bit of information about some famous women, some famous things that happened on that day, but it's not what I thought it was. I just thought it'd be more interesting and more in-depth, but it wasn't. It's fine. I'm sure someone will like it, so I'm just gonna take it back. Next is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This is a YA thriller where I think 5 students go into a detention room and then one of them does not because he is murdered in there. And I think the whole book is trying to figure out who murdered him and why. It does sound like something I will like, but I've had it for a while and I know that I can just get it on Libby. I don't think it's going to be a book that I absolutely am in love with. I think I'll like it, so I just don't think I need it to be taking up shelf space right now when I could probably listen to it on Libby and have a good time and then move on from it. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I read this 5-6 years ago. This is one of the books that got me back into reading after not reading throughout all of high school, but this book took me a year to finish, so I don't know if that technically counts. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember liking it. It's another thriller murder mystery. There's a girl on a train and she goes on the same train every day, and out the window one day she thinks she sees a woman murdered by her husband, I think is what happens, but she's an unreliable narrator and I'm pretty sure she's a little bit of a drunk because that tends to be the case with these thrillers, is that the main character happens to be a drunk for some reason, so you can't really trust their narrative. I do kind of want to watch the movie, but I don't really feel like owning the book, and if I want to reread it, I'll get it on Libby and listen to it. So it's going. The Diviners by Libba Bray. This is one that I am really interested in, and I didn't even get it that long ago. It's probably been on my shelf for less than a year, but it is really big. And I know it's not at the top of my TBR. This is at the bottom of things that I want to read. And again, I could listen to it on Libby, hopefully if they have it. I don't know, because I don't know how popular this is. I know a lot of people really like this, but it's so big and I just don't have room for it on my shelves, especially when I know I'm not going to read it anytime soon. I don't know a lot about it. It's sort of magical realism set in the 1920s New York, kind of, sort of, maybe. Like I said, a lot of people really like it. I love this cover, but it's so big and I know I'm not going to get to it soon. I'm kind of talking myself into keeping it now. I don't know. I'll think on this one and I'll let you know in my book haul that's going to be coming if I decided to keep it or not. It's so big. Look how much space it's going to take on my shelves. I'll think about it. Next is Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. This is being unhauled for obvious reasons. If you don't know what those obvious reasons are, just do a quick Google search of Neil Gaiman and read some recent headlines.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm not going to read this. I am probably not going to read any of his books anymore, unfortunately. I've read 2 of his books. I've read Coraline and The Graveyard Book. And I want to read Good Omens. It is co-authored by Terry Pratchett, so that helps a little bit, kind of, sort of. But I don't want any more of his books on my shelves. There's still like 2, but they don't belong to me. They belong to my fiance, so they're not mine to unhaul. So this is going. Next is A Better World by Sarah Langan. This is an arc, so I'm not sure what the bookstore is going to do with this, but I actually listened to this on Spotify. I didn't read from this book. It's okay. It was like 3 stars. It's sort of post-apocalyptic, dystopian, like environmental disasters have created a situation where there's only small areas of the world that are safe to live in, and the main character and her family luckily get admitted to one of these better world locations, and everything is not as it seems. There's some weird shit happening in this pocket of people, but it wasn't something that I super loved, so maybe someone else will like it more. Then I have Vincent and Theo, which is sort of a nonfiction of Vincent van Gogh and his brother Theo. I actually got this in a blind date with a book thing, so this is not something I picked for myself, and it's been on my shelves for a while. I don't think I'm gonna read it. I think someone else would like it a lot more than me, so I'm gonna donate it. Okay, and then the last one is Breathless by Amy McCulloch, and I actually read like 80 pages into this, and then I DNF'd it, and I wasn't interested because I didn't like the writing. I don't want to be a hater, but I just didn't think it was very good. So I DNF'd it. It's about this journalist who is gonna travel with this group of mountain climbers, and there will be murder. There's already been murder at the 80 pages point, but I just wasn't very interested. So someone else might like this more than me, so I am unhauling it. These are all of the books that I'm going to be taking to the book thrift store tomorrow. Then I will do a book haul video later, and maybe a little bit of a shopping in between. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you later. Bye.